A solo debut for a K-pop idol is always a historic milestone. After years of performing as a member of NCT, Haechan has finally been given the golden opportunity to showcase his own musical color. On September 8, 2025, he officially released his first full-length solo album titled Taste. For NCTzens, this news is more than just another music release. It is the realization of long-standing prayers and support. Known as the group's main vocalist with a warm tone and flawless technique, Haechan can now reveal his identity without sharing the stage with others. The album consists of 11 full tracks, mainly R&B with touches of pop and hip-hop. Choosing R&B was not random. Ever since his trainee days, Haechan has been drawn to soul and R&B. With Taste, he expresses emotions of love, heartbreak, and self-reflection. The lead single is titled CRZY, an R&B pop dance track infused with early 2000s hip-hop funk vibes. This song is seen as the perfect track to highlight Haechan's image as an all-rounder performer, a singer, dancer, and charismatic artist all in one. Another standout is Should Be, a heartfelt track with lyrics written by Haechan himself. It tells the story of honesty and vulnerability in a complicated relationship. This not only proves his talent as a singer, but also as a songwriter who translates emotions into words. Interestingly, the album also features WYN, a collaboration with rapper Haechan. The fusion of Haechan's soothing voice and Haechan's sharp rap lines adds a refreshing new flavor to his musical spectrum. SM Entertainment explained that the title Taste carries two main meanings. First, it represents the taste of the music Haechan has loved since childhood. Second, it is the fans' first taste of his world as a solo artist. In other words, Taste serves as Haechan's official introduction as a musician on his own. The album is not just a collection of songs, but a reflection of his long journey, from a trainee full of dreams to a global artist finally stepping into his individuality. Leading up to the release date, SM rolled out various teasers that heightened anticipation. From concept photos highlighting Haechan's more mature image, to highlight medleys previewing snippets of the tracks, and video trailers emphasizing modern R&B aesthetics, each release drew massive online buzz. The promotional rollout began in late August and continued steadily until early September. Fans across the globe flooded social media with hashtags like #Haechan.taste and #CRZY with Haechan, pushing his name onto worldwide trending lists. Before the official release, Haechan held an exclusive listening party in Seoul. The event was attended by media outlets, fellow artists, and a number of lucky fans. This private session underscored how much he values sharing his music in a more intimate way before the world hears it. During the event, Haechan spoke about his creative process, the inspirations behind each song, and how the album represents different chapters of his life. Attendees described the album as honest, colorful, and deeply emotional. The announcement of a solo debut made NCTzens proud and emotional. They have witnessed Haechan's steady growth as a reliable main vocalist, and now he is finally stepping onto his own stage. Fans hope that Taste will not only dominate Korean charts, but also break into international rankings like Billboard. Given NCT's global popularity, this ambition feels achievable. Many fans also see Taste as a symbolic birthday gift, since its release comes close to Haechan's birth month, June. Even though it's not an exact match, the timing carries a special sentimental value. With Taste now officially released, Haechan's solo career has begun. Industry analysts believe this is only the start. In the near future, he may embark on a solo tour, both in Korea and internationally. It is also highly possible that Haechan will continue writing and producing his own music, marking his growth into a more mature artist. His debut also reinforces the idea that each NCT member has the potential to shine individually. The release of Taste on September 8, 2025 marks a defining moment in Haechan's career. The album is not just a musical project, it is a statement that he is ready to be recognized not only as a member of NCT, but also as a standalone artist with his own unique voice. With 11 diverse tracks, meaningful collaborations, and his personal touch in songwriting, Haechan has created something authentic. The positive response from both fans and the media indicates that this debut is highly anticipated, and Taste is set to become one of the most memorable K-pop albums of 2025. The release of Taste has sparked widespread attention in the K-pop industry. Critics praise the album for its cohesiveness, noting how Haechan managed to blend R&B, pop, and hip-hop without losing his signature sound. Music reviewers highlighted Crazy as an energetic and bold title track that captures early 2000s nostalgia while feeling modern and fresh. Meanwhile, tracks like Should Be showcased his emotional depth, allowing listeners to connect with him on a personal level. Industry experts believe Taste positions Haechan as one of the strongest solo acts among the current generation of K-pop idols. His success could inspire other members of NCT and idols from other groups to pursue solo paths that highlight their individuality. Given NCT's massive international fan base, Taste is expected to perform strongly on the global charts. Fans are already organizing streaming parties on platforms like Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music to boost the album's visibility. In addition, there are expectations that the album may chart on Billboard 200 and UK Official Albums chart, given Haechan's popularity in Western markets. Pre-orders for the physical album were reportedly high, further raising anticipation for its commercial success. Through Taste, Haechan has begun carving out an identity separate from NCT. While still part of the group, his solo work highlights qualities that might not always be fully visible in a team setting. His subtle vocal techniques, his lyrical sensitivity, and his unique perspective on love and life. This album feels like a statement of independence. It demonstrates not only his artistic taste, but also his confidence in stepping out of the shadows of a group and into the spotlight as an individual artist. One of the most powerful aspects of Taste is how it strengthens Haechan's bond with his fans. Through interviews and behind-the-scenes footage, he shared that the album was created with NCTians in mind, hoping each track would comfort and inspire them. Fans have responded by flooding social media with heartfelt messages. Many shared how specific songs resonated with their own experiences of love, heartbreak, or self-discovery. For them, Taste is not just music, it is a reflection of their relationship with Haechan over the years. Haechan's solo debut also opens up opportunities outside the music industry. With his growing recognition, there is potential for him to venture into acting, OST projects, or brand endorsements. Brands are reportedly showing interest in collaborating with him given his strong influence among younger demographics. If leveraged well, Haechan could become not only a respected musician, but also a cultural icon in fashion and entertainment. Taste is more than just an album. It's a milestone, a bold declaration, and the beginning of a new chapter in Haechan's artistic journey. His ability to balance personal authenticity with commercial appeal is proof that he is ready for global recognition as a soloist. With the release of this album, Haechan has proven that he can stand alone, captivating fans not only with his voice, but also with his storytelling, artistry, and vision. Taste doesn't just mark his debut, it cements his place as one of the most promising solo artists in K-pop's evolving landscape. Every great album has a story behind its creation, and Taste is no exception. Haechan reportedly spent months in the studio, experimenting with melodies, harmonies, and vocal layerings. Producers revealed that Haechan was deeply involved in the process, not just recording vocals, but also offering input on arrangements and instrumentation. His attention to detail